Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I haven't talked about it on my channel, but I have a very strong love of drawing and painting and just making things. That's part of why I made this channel actually, is because I just really love the feeling of being able to create something and to finish it and to see it after it's done and just to enjoy that. So without further ado, I think that we'll just go ahead and get right into it. I will say beforehand, if you don't like looking at art, maybe this isn't the video for you because it is just a long video of looking at things that I've drawn in the past. But if you, like me, enjoy looking at other people's art, then this is the video for you, and I really hope that you enjoy it. This one I painted, oh man, way back in 2016. I got first place in my division at the state fair for this one. Yeah, I was pretty proud of it. I think it's called Eternal Sadness or something. It's a teardrop with galaxies inside of it. This one is the equation for quantum entanglement. This is a self-portrait that I did, 2015. I had like a pixie cut back then, as you guys can see. That's my side profile. That's actually fairly accurate to what my side profile looks like. I have some doodles. Someone asked me to draw this. They described it to me and I did my best. This one is a charcoal drawing. It's a meteor shower. This is a flower I drew in 2013. Wow, 7 years ago. Man, it's been a while. This is just an abstract whatever. And it doesn't have a date on it. Nope, not at all. This is my cousin. She posted this picture on Instagram in 2014, and I just went ahead and drew it because I thought it was a really nice picture. I saw this picture on, I saw it on Pinterest, and so I drew it. I liked it. This was a request from a friend. It was a pug. That was her favorite animal at the time, so I went ahead and drew it. Man, that's 5 years ago. I used to be really prolific about 5 years ago. I don't know what happened to me. I kind of dropped off. It was a police box. I am a fan of Doctor Who. 2014 there. This is my eye. Also 2014. Kind of a wild expression in it, as you can see. I did a lot of detailing like on the texture of the skin on this one, so yeah, but the eyelashes are kind of sad. This is Link from 2014, back when he had that long hair. His dimensions are a little off. I drew this little owl. I think someone asked me to draw a little owl, so I did that for them. This was going to be a wedding gift for a friend of mine, and I never gave it to them. I kind of feel bad. Also 2014. Sorry, for if you're watching this. They'll never see this, it's fine. And then this is a zebra. I'm actually pretty proud of this one. Oh, that's 2013. That's 7 years ago, y'all. Man. That's crazy. I was 15 when I drew this. Yep. It's Benedict Cumberbatch. I love Benedict Cumberbatch. Me and him are buddies. Not really, but I wish. A girl can dream, right? I'm trying to give you all guys like time to look at it if you want to look at it, but also not take too much time, you know, because maybe you're not that interested. This one doesn't have a date on it. I think it's around the same 2013 to 2015. I really wish it was darker. I wish I had done this in pen, but it was that her mind and heart were at war. There's a tear there, you know. I was an emotional teenager, as you guys could probably guess, and so that's where that came from. This is also a picture I saw on Pinterest, and I just thought it was so beautiful, and so I went in 2014 and I wanted to make it my own, but not like print out someone else's work, make my own work out of it. So that is. Same thing, Pinterest. I was all about Pinterest in 2014, it seems. But yeah, so I drew that too. This is a friend of mine. I'm pretty sure this is 2015, 2016, because you can see that I've gotten a little better at drawing. I'm actually really proud of this one, and I meant to give it to her. She lives in now, so I can't really just like run it over to her house. This is my sister, circa 2015, and it's not a great representation of how pretty my sister is, but it comes a little close. I drew this actually when we were driving home from North Dakota. My family and a bunch of other people took a trip up to North Dakota in 2015, and I think it was the spring before that we went to New York City, and I took this picture in front of a bridge in Central Park, and I just thought that the picture was really, really pretty of her, so I wanted to draw it. This was just kind of like a fun little arts and crafts idea. Ooh, that's my hand. Yeah, that's my hand. I don't know where I got this one from. Yeah, it's just a sketch. It's kind of cute, but nothing too fancy or nothing that took too much skill. Someone asked me to draw this for them. I don't remember who. I remember that I was sick with the flu when I drew it. Let's see, this is 2013. So, yeah, quite a while ago. It's very pale. You can see that as I got better at drawing, I was less afraid to like make the pen marks darker. Like the further back I go, the lighter things go, because I was always afraid of shading and messing things up. Man, this got like a smudge on it. I'm upset about that. This one's actually original. It looks like one of the things that I found on Pinterest, but it's actually original. Do what you can, because it's all you can do, is something I tell myself all the time. Man, I wish this one was darker too. I wish I had filled it in more. I probably could still, but it's got that smudge now. There's Dan Stevens. This is not a great picture of him. He's much more handsome than this. If you guys know who Dan Stevens is, I'm sure that you do. I'm not super proud of that. Oh, look. It's a weed. Oh, there's a smudge on this one too. So I drew this in 2012. 8 years ago. And I kept it all that time. This one also... Where's all these smudges coming from? I'm really upset with them. Look gross. And there's like a yellow smudge on this too. Well, this is 2013. It's another hummingbird. The other hummingbird didn't have a date on it though. I feel like this is probably after that one, but I spent less time on it. This is also something I saw on Pinterest. I thought it was super cute, so I drew it. I didn't draw this one. This actually my cousin drew for me, the cousin that I showed you a picture of earlier. I drew this of her, she drew this of me. We're the same age, she's actually a little bit older than me, but give her the benefit, guys, because this was 2014, and this was probably like 3 or 4 years before that. So she was younger than when I drew this, when she drew this, so don't be too upset. Oh man, now we're getting into like baby Emma. I think this was like right as I was starting puberty. I was afraid of smelling bad, and I was afraid of having body hair, as you can see, and so I drew this picture and gave it to my mother. I don't know how this picture came into my possession, but oh look, there's another! I didn't realize I had like a bunch of baby Emma pictures in here. Okay. I remember drawing this actually. It's of my wedding day. I don't know if that's supposed to be my little sister or if that's supposed to be my cousin, but I know it's supposed to be one of the two. And that's me, of course. I always wanted like little puff sleeves. When I was little, on my wedding dress, I just thought those tiny little puffs like were so cute. And look, there's the sun. I'm crying, I'm so happy, and then the sun is crying because it's so happy. It's so happy about me getting married. That's cute. Okay. This is something that my younger brother definitely made for me. I think he had a name for this, but it was so like terrifying and weird and awesome, so I've kept it for a long time. I drew this, I think, my now
brother-in-law, who was then dating my sister, asked me to draw it when I was sick and I wanted to do something. There was supposed to be like a Yeti sharing ice cream with a dinosaur on a cheese moon with someone running away. And so that's what I drew with crown. And then this is the cow jumping over a moon, also something I was asked to draw when I was sick. 2013. This was my neighbor. She was great. I liked her a lot. This is an earlier picture of Benedict Cumberbatch. The age of the painting is to be unknown because it has been scratched off, but I was really proud of this at the time. It was probably the best portrait I had drawn at the time when I created this. So that tells you it's been a while. I'm gonna guess 2012 or 2013. Yeah, I drew an anime me. I don't know if this is technically anime, but that's what I call it, 2012. I've always drawn with like big eyes like this, guys. Like this one I actually took time with. This was 2012, and this one I was proud of. I remember seeing the Big Eye like movie, and I was like, hey, they draw like I do. I just always love to draw really cute things. Mr. Bob, that's a stuffed animal. I don't think I have him anymore. Future Emma here. Oh my goodness, guys. I found Mr. Bob. He has lost his little heart, but I found him. So the story behind this picture and why I've kept it for so long, I drew it when I was 11 and I broke my ankle and I was cooped up in the house. Mr. Bob was actually one of the 2 presents that my parents let me pick out for myself on the day that I left the hospital. That's why I've kept him. He means a lot to me. There's my eye again, except 2013, so we're going further back in time. The drawings are getting worse, okay? This is a picture of my hand. I took a picture with my camera and then I drew it. And this is sign language for I love you. And then if you go like this, if you like twirl your finger, it means I love you forever. This is another friend of mine, circa 2013. So this is about the time I started picking up faces, 2013. Before that, I would only draw objects because it's a lot easier to draw objects. So this is my peace tea. Way back then, I really loved peace tea. Razzleberry was my jam. So I drew it. I was inspired. This is another thing on Pinterest, you know, it's like a guy in a boat on one end, and then there's the bird eating somebody in the other end. It's pretty cool. This one was an original, just me doodling. It was a portrait of my brother way back when. Some more flowers. More flowers. And then I drew, this is the same cousin that I showed you earlier. This is her, but in 2013, so this is a year prior. I actually think that's pretty good of her. Like, the eyes are definitely too big. It's definitely stylized, but it's not too bad for how bad I was. This was my hamster. In 2011, this is my hamster. His name was Gibbs, and I loved him. He was a good... I am kind of proud of this one. I drew this 2013. I think it's original. I'm pretty sure it is. I think I got inspiration from a couple of different pictures on Pinterest, but I put them together and made them my own. 2013. It's a butterfly. I know I drew this one, I think, when I was sick too. Had the flu or something. A lot of these are just like in the winter when I was sick. I drew this one for a school project. I think I also copied it from Pinterest though. I don't remember what the school project was. I was proud of this one. This was mine. 2013. Just some hands holding each other. I like those intimate moments, you know, that really say something. I think this is supposed to be a self-portrait. No, it's not great. I drew a lot of different things, you know. This is an original. I took this picture and I added like
some things next to the nails, like love and hearts are kind of generic, but I had seen this sort of picture on Pinterest, and so I put it on the nail. I like this one, 2014. This is another one of Benedict Cumberbatch. As you guys can tell, I was a little bit obsessed with Benedict Cumberbatch, kind of loved him a lot. That's 2013. This is an original. She's weighed down by past, what ifs, regret. She's also held up by love, her future, joy, freedom, elation, hope, happiness, yes, peace, kindness, why not, and positivity. Take what you will from that. I don't remember if this is original or if I got it off Pinterest, but I do remember being proud of it. I felt like I got the dimensions on it pretty good. This is an original. It's just like a girl looking up at the sky as there's stars coming down on the night over a city. And this was original. That song was all the rage at the moment when I created this, so it felt fitting. I saved some of my better work for last, so I hope that you guys stuck around for that. This is a picture of a place we stayed in Durango, Colorado. I took pictures of it when we were there, and I haven't finished this painting, but I thought I'd show it regardless. I'm gonna put a tree right here, some fence right here, there's gonna be grass, and a line of trees back here, and then some trees here. So that's my watercolor of Durango, Colorado. And then I painted this. I started it years and years ago, and I finished it about 2 years ago, I'm gonna say. I wanted it to hang in my kitchen, so when I moved here, I finally finished it, and we've been here 2 years. This one actually won, this was 2016. This one won second place at our state fair. She actually lost her division to a much less detailed sketch of 11 from Stranger Things. I had worked probably 22 hours on this one. I just wanted to pull her out so that I could scroll down on the detailing. Her forehead is too big, I realize that in retrospect, but I think a lot of her other dimensions are good. Like if I stop right here, I think those dimensions are pretty good. I tried really hard to get the detailing right, despite the fact that her forehead is too big. And, you know, dimensions on other things are a little wanky. And there's a little bug. Get off of her. Get off of her. No, that's my Ray sketch. I spent a lot of time on her. And then I have this. This one took a lot less time than that sketch there. This is a painting that I did really recently, and a group of me and my friends, we did Bob Ross paintings together because we're not seeing each other since COVID is a thing. And I actually have another thing that I want to show you guys, or two, but they're actually in my husband's office, so I might just have to include pictures of them at the end of all of this. But this is my life, guys. I mean, some of that stuff was from 2011, so 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015 to now. I don't draw nearly as much as I used to, as you guys can tell, but this is all the art that I have considered worth keeping. And yeah, I hope that you guys also consider it worth keeping. I'm thinking of maybe putting some of this work on merch of some sort. So let me know if you guys have a preference of any of these things that you would like on merch. So if any of you guys are interested in prints of any of these, or even that one, you know, when it's done, let me know in the comments below. And I hope that you guys have a really great day. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you really enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would be interested in anything like that. I could maybe create prints or t-shirts or mugs or whatever you guys would like, but let me know if you have a favorite drawing down in the comments that you would like on some form of media and let me know what you would like it on, if that's a mug, t-shirt, or even something else like a tote bag, or I'm sure there are plenty of things I could put that on for you guys. So even if you don't want to buy anything from me, that's perfectly fine. I just thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. Thank you again for liking and subscribing. I will see you next time.